Well, will that man there in the background hoist that trophy in the foreground for a record-tying 4th time? Or will it be Gary Haynes taking a national championship, his very first, and it would be a major. Here's Gary seated. Simonsen's going to start. These are the two who met a couple of days ago to determine the #1 seed.
That's his first one.
And Haynes won. So he has one game for $100,000. Simonsen will have to beat him twice. That looks like a ball change.
That is. Phase 2 with surface. Hey guys, just to want to drop something. You know, about 21 years ago, this event was held at Miller Park. The finals.
I know where you're going with this.
Danny Wiseman won it, and it was the first time we were ever in a baseball stadium. I think I was up in the rafters some mile and a half away calling the action. Yeah, it was great.
And Danny still wears those shirts today. Gary Haynes, first shot on TV and he gets a trip 4.
Hey, Chris and I, we watched a lot of that in practice and warm-ups.
One way to get loose.
He's trying to say all the right things. He's trying to be loose. He was just playing it low-key during match play. And it's all great. It's just not real.
No.
I mean, it's different. Even in the matchless to make it here, it's just different than when you're standing up here. Now there's 200-300 people in the building, the lights, the cameras, and nothing is louder than the silence of TV.
Here's his arsenal going with troublemaker solid. He's trying to make a little trouble for Simonsen early on.
And through the face a little bit from extra work for Gary on a 2.47.
I think, guys, he started the tournament with 147.
Yeah.
And now he's here.
And he was on the verge of elimination. He had a dramatic last game of qualifying where he had to wait to shoot a 2.47, 8-10 split. It was a little bit of a mechanical issue. He had to wait, made it. Then there was another small breakdown. He had to wait again. Eventually, that lane was shut down, and he and the people he was crossing with finished. Oh, my goodness.
All right, Chris. So we got Brooklyn and then that. This is the best possible start for him as we look at this dude wipe spare.
Dude, indeed. And
Oh, my goodness. That is a late wipe.
Come on.
Clean.
Oh, boy. Yeah, I mean, he's basically thrown 3 shots. He didn't love any of them. He's clean. He's in the match. That'd be all he needs to get started.
Oh, boy.
And this is part of what makes Simon one of the best in the game.
One right on that lane.
He knows what his equipment is off of each other. He makes a blind ball change. He hasn't thrown this ball at all since the practice before the show, and starts off with a double.
He's not afraid.
Fearless.
Never has been.
Yeah, I was going to say the exact same thing.
Come on.
Looking for his first win in 2025. Oh, boy.
Same ball speed, same location, different bowling ball.
EJ and Belmo might have been the best bowler over the last decade. This is the guy I think is the most talented, though.
I've heard that said before. And I'm not going to disagree with you. Biggest toolbox?
100%.
See, Gary has not lost. Qualified 51st.
Way better.
All right. Kick save and a beauty on the 7.
I think literally he called his own shot here. He just needed to get his feet underneath him.
Look at that.
What?
So he has made this. This was his 4th made cut in this event. In the prior Masters, he made cuts. He was eliminated. Boom, boom. 0-2, 0-2, 0-2.
That's right into the face. Well, you know, in 2013, he was the Eastern Region Rookie of the Year. He's experienced, but certainly not at this level.
And he hasn't even bowled that much this year. He had to go through the PTQ to get into the Delaware tournament in January. Did not make it. He was 34th there. Even in his area in New York, he has a job that keeps him quite busy. And he says there's barely any time to bowl nearly as much as he would like to. This is the first time he has left this in this event.
Cover.
No trouble at all.
Kudos.
Wow.
I mean, 2 tough spares. He's got one on line. He's just got to get it off his hand a little cleaner. Everyone he hangs off.
Better, and now you're more aggressive, so I would chip.
I think I'm like first 2 steps too quick, and I'm getting this.
Okay, just go ahead and move a little bit right.
This one just.
Yeah.
Dino Castillo, who certainly knows his way around the bowling center. And Simonsen really hasn't varied the game plan, it looks like.
No, last one was light shaker there, and that is just, he tried to freeze it up on it just a little bit more. If that one holds, Gary's in big trouble.
So, Chris, since it's not built in and the pattern hasn't developed to that, he does it with talent. He does it with
rotation, speed, touch.
rotation, the way he pushes it through the front part of the lane.
Yeah, now the question is on that lane, he's gone shaker, now he's gone 4-pin. Do you move left off the softer shot, or do you move right off the shaker and try and really be firm at it?
I would inch a little towards the end. I'd move a little in. Just a little.
I think our moves is to move left. I think his actually is to be firmer.
That looked pretty firm to me.
That looked pretty good immediately, right? Like right as it passed his shoelaces.
Wow. 19.4 miles an hour, rev over 500. So take a look at their record in this tournament. Strike percentage a little bit in favor of Simonsen. Same with strike after strike percentage. Clean fame percentage also favoring the 3-time Masters champion. But a solid performance, obviously, for Gary Haynes to step into this arena undefeated.
You know, I'd say a lot of that was gained through qualifying, where Simonsen qualified quite a bit higher.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
He goes
shoulder
for
again. I mean, he's still in this match, and the nerves are obviously pouring out at this point. There's no way around it. You can try and pretend to be calm. The adrenaline's just flying.
Yeah, gets fast from the top, pulls it. Left shoulder goes forward, ball goes right.
Is that the first sign that somebody is affected by nerves as they go too fast?
Yeah, when timing gets off and misses become big. I mean, that's unusually big for a player of Gary's caliber for sure. And so the good news is he's still around and he has a chance to settle in.
And, well, thought he might mix that up a little bit.
You got a game to get your legs under you. Let's go, bro. No problem. That was a much better tempo.
Not a few shots a
much
game.
better tempo.
That's what he just said.
Yeah, and he's right, because just to remind everybody that he can lose this game. You take a look at his wife and his father,
He's
and
gotta
wife
beat you
Lauren,
twice. No worries here.
dad Joe. And they look nervous too.
Well, it's just not the same thing you've seen all the way through all the match
Got a
play.
whole game, baby.
Where he's
Three
been
games.
really good match after match after match, made guys show up, finished matches to win. He's done everything he's been asked to do and played at a super high level. It kind of looks like he's gotten to the point now where he's just kind of mad. And that might actually help him. That should chase away some anxieties. Guys like Pete Weber and Tommy Jones have done that for years.
Oh, boy.
Got a break, believe it or not.
Yee. So it looks like he went with the move you were talking about, a little left, a little slower, but
And then pulled it.
yeah, he was left and left. Instead of a 1-1 or 1-0, that was a 1-2. And
I mean, the thing you can't do is give this guy any hope.
Precisely.
no, if you go back to his matches, he had so many matches that were 10-pin matches. And that's what I think sets him apart in this generation. He's the best action guy. He's the best closer of this group of really top tier players. He doesn't mind being in that moment. Seems to welcome it.
And that's been going on since he was a teenager. If you go back to when he won this tournament at 19, he never shied from the spotlight. Okay. That's as pure can be. We have a full weekend of football, and it all starts with Fox UFL Friday as the Birmingham Stallions take on the Michigan Panthers at 8 Eastern. Then next Saturday at 6:30, the San Antonio Brahmas take on the St. Louis Battlehawks, the United Football League, next weekend on Fox and FS1.
Looking forward to watching a little of that.
The Frozen Four coming to St. Louis in a couple weeks. That's a big deal from college hockey fans.
Right there, the Gary that we've seen throughout.
Yeah, best shot of the match.
Yeah. And he's still within 19. That's, you know, hard to believe. He did get a couple of breaks early.
Good tempo. Good tempo. Good tempo.
But this lane here coming up has been his trouble lane, guys. He has yet to strike, and this will be the lane he finishes on. The left.
Another good tempo. Let's go.
It's close.
Shot. Shot. Got a whole nother game. Just get comfortable. Just get comfortable.
I mean, if you're listening to the words he's saying, he's already passed off. If this first game's just a, hey, I know I'm going to be nervous on TV. I'm just going to get dialed in, and I'm going to win the second game.
But this game's not over.
It's not.
He's had a few misses on 7 pins. Not this one.
Just get comfortable. Just get comfortable.
You think it's a psychological trip to try and take down the intensity and the adrenaline and all the pressure?
Yeah, I think he's trying to talk himself into it.
Oh, 100%. And again, all he has to do is look in front of him to see why this is going to be so difficult. He didn't draw an average opponent. He didn't draw some guy looking for his first or second title. You know, he drew a hard a draw as you can get. And Simonsen clearly didn't like the shot and didn't have a reason to.
And Simons's going to finish on that lane. Gary's going to get a chance to step up in the 10th and put a lot of pressure on Simo.
Talked about it throughout the telecast. It's going to come down to execution. You have to make the shots.
And he didn't.
See it coming. You could see his body language. The ball got just past the arrows.
And Simon, yep, thank you, Randy. Simonsen still has the edge with a max.
And now he has a highlight on that right lane that he's got to finish on. You might wonder why his spare ball looks so dull. Because it slips off when it's got all that polish on it, so he doesn't like having it super shiny.
Yes, that's perfection from Anthony Simonsen. Or can he do it a few more times in the 10th?
Yeah, well, it wasn't good footing. I'm almost tempted to just throw the other ball on this lane.
Of course you would, because it's the 10th frame. Yeah.
Not afraid.
Let's see what kind of pressure Haynes can put on Simonsen.
This could be a $50,000 9th and 10th frame.
Oh, wow.
Anymore.
Wash out.
Wow. But you can see the lines up there. It got outside of target. I thought it was actually okay, but it did not pick up at all, and that's what you saw Justin have on that lane earlier.
No, not close.
Got a whole game.
That was until that frame.
Count there is a big deal, too. Simon doesn't have it completely dialed in on this right lane. And
Now,
on the strike, even with a triple in the 10th, Simon's just going to need 9 on 2 shots.
Right. Yeah, so count. Kind of a big deal right there. Ball change. Stealth mode. And not a very good result.
not a bad idea, though, right? To try something a little bit different.
Yeah.
Love the idea right until it leaves a split.
Yeah.
Now you get thrown back with another question mark instead of an answer.
Well, if I'm him, I'm going to tear my Achilles getting over to Dino Castillo to talk to him about what do I got to do here? What's your advice, pal? Because you've won some tournaments.
Slow hooked it.
Yeah. So he did catch a piece of the 3-pin, but that was basically another lineup shot.
Yeah.
So we will have another game between these two, and that will be it to decide the USBC Masters.
Yes, but what about the outer limits? You don't feel confident with the outer limits?
No, I've been throwing symmetrical stuff the whole time.
Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, that's just quick. Just quick.
I think we can freshen up the outer.
Anthony. Boy, he's not making shots on that right lane, is he, guys?
Go get it. Level.
Well, he's asked for one of his ball reps to go get him something else. So
And it's something my Hall of Fame wife has said many times. When you're throwing shots like this, your body telling you you're not comfortable. You're just not throwing the right thing. So you got to get out of it. You got to get to something different. Really needed to make that, though, so he got a free shot. I thought he was going to do it on the first one.
there we
Okay,
go.
we're going to go to a level.
Yeah.
All right, urethane-ish. He's going to try and keep it right in front of him. This should be 2 or 3 right, probably. It's got a lot of surface on it, but I think this will keep it closer to the head pin.
He's just going to try to jam it.
I would call that jam.
What do you think about that, Mr. Barnes?
I think there's only a few guys that are not afraid to do that for all the money. So,
You want to keep the four.
One game left for the USBC Masters Championship. Once again, like this last game, we will present it to you commercial free. Anthony Simonsen looking for number 4 Masters titles. Gary Haynes looking for his first title. We are down to 1 game. We had 390 start the USBC Masters here in Allen Park, Michigan. And now it's down to Gary Haynes, Anthony Simonsen, Uno Mas one more time for the championship. And just a couple of moments ago, we caught this conversation.
Stay within yourself. Make your good shots.
I got more comfortable towards the end.
You did. You definitely did.
Hey, we're going home with 50,000. Who cares at this point? Let's just have some fun.
Not a lot. Just wanted to give it.
That's Mike Martell, who was the runner-up in this event to Anthony Simonsen in 2023. A lot different looking Mike Martell. He has lost a lot of weight, is in great shape now, and bowling pretty well. So advice for his good friend and his roommate, Gary Haynes.
And let's go down to the floor and talk to Dino Castillo. Dino, real quick, what do you make of that mindset heading into this last game?
He's close.
I just think the problem is what's going on with him is he's nervous. He's got to get the nerves out. He
He's got to breathe every frame.
just
All the
try and play it out like he's trying to play it out like he's out in league. Trying to play it out like he's bowling a tournament. He's bowling the crowd. He's not bowling the tournament itself. He's worried about the whole atmosphere.
Trying to play into that. That's all. You can't do that. That's what they want you to
Well,
do.
a Masters title and $50,000 might say different, guys.
50,000 is the runner-up money. 100,000 for the winner.
I'm sorry, Dave. Go ahead and finish your thought.
No, that was it. 100,000 for the winner.
Just never gotten the right mentally never gotten to the right place.
he's trying to talk himself off the edge, but it's 50,000. It's a major. It is important. Go ahead and own how important it is. Bang. Sniper.
Gently tumbling.
It looked like it got hit by a taser. So the ball changes to a stealth mode, and this is a move towards the inside part of the lane. creating more angle. With that, his ball speed gets a little bit softer.
Looks like it chloroformed the 10-pin more than snipered it. Just passed out.
Now that ball's that path to the pocket for Simonsen on the right lane. That ball has to lay there.
It has to lay there, and I think he probably needs to bump it a little bit. I think this whole choice is based off scoring pace and what he anticipates Gary bowling. I don't think Gary's going to shoot 170 again, but I don't think Gary has reaction to shoot 220 or 30. So if he can control the pocket on the right lane, he's got all strikes on the left lane.
Damon, can we get them to stop cutting it in between grass? Because it's reflecting on the lane every time they change it up there. Can we get them to stop cutting shots like that? Every time the Fox logo comes up, it's blasted on the middle of the lane in my approach.
One of the many things you deal with on TV that you don't think about. But as he's standing there, the bright red Fox logo does reflect off where apparently he's targeting.
We take a look at there's the big picture of it, and you see if you look closely at the lanes how it does reflect different signages, I should say. And it got to him a little bit.
He never missed. He hasn't missed on this left lane.
And that's the lane he will be finishing on.
Yeah, interesting choice to let Simo finish on that lane, but it's purely an offensive move. He has not
changed it. It's right in the middle of our approach. Hey.
Finishes
I didn't want to interrupt. But Gary's only hit the pocket on the right lane, so he's playing offense. I don't mind that strategy. I don't love letting Simo have a double in the 10th. That's it.
And folks, I'll let you know a little secret that Chris told Dave and I during the commercial break. When Simonsen made that ball change on the right lane, Chris said, if Simonsen strikes twice with that ball change on the right lane, he wins. I agree.
Well, he didn't strike in the first frame, so he'll be up on that right lane next.
And it goes to what you're talking about in the left lane. He's so good in the left lane that every strike on the right lane is a three-bagger. So even with an open, you're looking at 220. I think 220 right now is going to be very hard for Gary to get to. He hasn't thrown enough really good ones yet to know what his ball is going to do on both lanes yet. But as we've seen in the other matches, it can turn in a real hurry. Bill looked like he was dead, then he was through. And then he looked like he was fine, and then it flipped the other way against Simonsen. So can he get his feet underneath him and get a little bit comfortable?
And that crosses over, and he gets a huge break. So is this, guys, kind of the reverse of what we saw with Bill O'Neill earlier, where Bill was afraid to go too far right, and we saw what happened when he did? This almost looks like the same thing, only the left-handed version.
I think there's some elements of that.
I do as well.
Yeah, I think he's really uncomfortable. And that shoulder goes forward. It starts off somewhat on line, but it's coming from a different place because that shoulder's forward.
And nope, Messenger checks up. I don't think it's going to make it.
That was the one right there.
See, the thing about Simonsen and what he's doing on the right lane is he knows exactly what that ball is going to do on the right lane. He knows that if he keeps it in front of him, he can jam it to the 1-3, whether or not it strikes or not. But he knows what it's going to do. It's 100% predictable.
20 feet to go, he knows it's hitting the pocket or not hitting the pocket.
Jason Belmonte, will he have company in a few more frames? Or will Anthony be hanging with Mike Albee, which, by the way, is a great thing to do?
Yeah.
But Belmo sits atop at 4. USBC Masters. Whoa! Explosive Simonsen on that left-hand lane.
It's starting to hook just a little bit earlier. He's starting to creep up. That was awfully close to going high. Just a little small adjustment, a little half maybe. A lot of shots over the same board over the last game and a half.
Hasn't missed on that left. That looked better.
Yeah. Ooh, chopped through the middle. And he'll have a 247.
You thought it looked better? I thought it looked better, and it goes through the face for 247.
I did too. It
Not
was
a
off
good
his
sign.
hand cleaner, which is the first thing. He's got to get that part. Now he's just got to get the direction better. It's so hard. Your head right now is spinning. The whole thing's going fast, and you need it to slow down, and you have a shot clock up there telling you you've got to go. Uh-oh.
Oh, wow. You know, he had been a very good spare shooter today, and that's a major error in the fourth frame. There's still time for him.
That is a big miss, guys.
Yeah, between count and the miss, and psychologically, that's a very unusual thing for a player of Gary's caliber to do at any point. He's focusing on his physical game, I would imagine, right now, trying to get that dialed in, and now it's carried over to a spare ball and caused another error.
No, now this is not going to look easy. Professionals usually do a very good job with this type of shot,
Just
but
chasing it, dude.
Yeah, that was a move to the left and left. And when he got it all the way to 5, I thought it might actually make it off of it, but he obviously feels like the middle lane's a little flat. He's got to get back out to the zone where Justin was at earlier.
5 for 5 this week. 6 for 6. Thank you, Lane Talk.
Chasing it. I can't.
Lane Talk, it won't let you lie to yourself or anyone else.
I gotta go back left. It's just taking this. And
You can't go back left?
I gotta go back.
No, I want you to go left.
It's get it firm and into
Yeah.
like
You trying to shape it. You trying to shape it right. It's not
I
gonna
don't know.
work.
I'm just.
You need to.
I didn't do that all week. And now I'm trying to roll it.
firm and
Yeah.
I'm just moving left. And
That's it.
it's not the best.
It sounds like they want him to move back to the left and increase his ball speed more like what he's done the entire week.
Oh, man, through the nose, and Simonsen's got some work to do. There's the right lane again. Now, you guys have harped on his game plan about, as you said, both of you, about jamming it in. Is it time to try something different?
No,
Okay. Why not?
he doesn't need to. He's not being pushed. He doesn't have to throw 5 in a row, 4 in a row. That's just a bad break. That was close.
Really close. And it wasn't his best shot. He knew that was in early.
He's not being pushed yet. I don't see a need for him to change anything.
Okay. Obviously, the left lane, we can pretty much bet our houses that this is going to be a
And
strike.
that's where he finishes.
Yeah. Take a look at our
Chris,
big board.
You think he needs to change?
At this point, I think you're pot committed
Yeah, I
to
think
it.
you're pot committed.
Okay.
I still think 2 strikes is enough. I just don't think he wanted it to be the last 2 on that lane.
We get to keep our houses. Because we all knew it was going to strike.
Perfect on the left lane.
It does seem like it's creeping higher and higher, but I mean, a little small move there, I think. Yeah,
Maybe a half.
and that's enough. This might be the shot of the match here.
They moved. Well, he moved back to the left and tried to fire it. Left shoulder shuts down. Ball goes dead right. What a huge break to strike on Brookman. He's only trailing by 4, if you can believe it.
He can take the lead right here. If he can find a way to just settle it in, can really flip the pressure back on Simonsen on a lane he struggled on. It's close.
It's a little light, and he's got a single pin to shoot at.
Looked bad out of his hands. Direction was good.
And majors do some funny things to people, doesn't it?
Majors, television, titles, money.
Whatever drives you. But the real problem is he's just not getting off his hand as clean as earlier. The ones that get off a little bit flatter are fine. The ones that get up in the air all tend to go to the right. That one actually got on line, but still up in the air and just didn't roll off the mid lane spot, which he was so good at during match play.
All right, the battle continues. Anthony Simonsen versus the right lane.
That's spot on, Dave. Oh my goodness.
And Simonsen has yet to land a solid punch against that lane.
It's not making the shots.
And now you're in a tough spot on that lane because if you want to make a change, it's blind.
Yeah, but we would all agree that he's done that a few hundred times before, made a blind change, even late in an important match. It's not out of the realm of possibility.
Great spare.
Now, you've been saying it, this left lane looks like it keeps trying to go.
Yeah. You got to pinch another half. In my book, I think you have to pinch another half there.
Comfortable with where I'm playing. Like, I'm not comfortable. That's it. So,
What is it going to take you to feel comfortable?
Great
here,
question.
that's it.
I want you to do me a favor. Before you go throw that shot, you go to your wife, give her a kiss.
It's not a bad idea. All right, Simonsen, left lane.
Oh, he did get high.
That was a miss in, though.
Oh, this thing is FFO.
You know what I mean? So I'm throwing better shots.
Far
So
from over.
Get it out of your head. Go to your wife, give her a kiss. I don't care what you do. You got to change something in your head because you're panicking. You feel like you're in quicksand.
I know.
So breathe.
I mean, this is where you kind of like cinch up your belt, roll up your sleeves, and go, you know what, I'm not going down without a fight.
This is Rocky and Apollo Creed, basically, right here.
Get ready to call timeout.
Oh, am I up? We're good. I'm good.
All right. Got it?
There is a lot going on in that head.
Well, he didn't give his wife a kiss. He can strike out and win this thing.
Oh my goodness.
Not too many times do you get a messenger on a 5-pin. In the 9th frame of a major championship, you got one.
Runaway Brooklyn, caves the 5.
Yep. Make that the 8th frame. Here comes the 9th frame.
Take time out. Time out.
There you go.
All right, you got away with a bunch of bad ones. Now just throw one good one. That's it.
He's saying all the right things.
Come here.
Finally.
There you go.
Come here. Let's go.
Come on, Gary.
Well, let's see.
One of the best of your life right here.
Will the kiss from Lauren make the difference? With a kiss! Gary Haynes.
Take the break. One good one.
Wow. I've seen a lot in my 25 years in the booth.
Take all
and
the breaks. All of them.
Simonsen's got a strike here, guys.
He's got to throw a double to put some heat back on him. It's hard to say unbelievable break, but I mean, even one up right there. Wow. And either way, no matter what he does, Gary has ball in hand.
Yeah, that was huge. But he needs to strike out in the 10th frame and put all the pressure back on Gary Haynes.
Needs one right here to make him mark for starters.
And he gets it. Boy, he just beat him up that time.
Yeah, that was a pretty good right jab right there.
That was an unfriendly strike.
Count is so important now that
Have a re-rack, please.
it's going to take a little bit to bowl this 10th frame now, I have a feeling.
I like the idea of a re-rack. It's going to slow him down a touch and an extra few seconds for Gary Haynes to think.
Yeah, let me give you some more time to think about it. Take a shot of the tournament for Simonsen right here.
There's a deadwood in the left gutter.
Simonsen has struck on this lane in this game every time but once.
Yep. In the field of play.
And I think all the time favors Anthony Simonsen here, given his experience. But he still, as we've said 1,000 times today, he's got to execute. Look out! Oh my!
Fuck.
An unbelievable shot through the nose. So we want to just.
Unbelievable. 4 through the middle. Got it up the lane again, and this time he pays for it.
Well, we had sounded the warning call. He's going to have to go for this, and
that one shot.
Holy smokes.
Gary Haynes needs a mark.
We could be, and he's going to take a re-rack. That's a very savvy move right there for a television rookie to take the re-rack and settle his nerves down, because his heart rate at this moment.
Dude, so many bad ones. Just one good one. Gave it one good one. One good one. Gave it to you. Gave it to you. One good shot. One good shot. One.
He must mark. Any mark.
One good shot. That's it. One good one. One good shot.
It is almost
So good.
the game right
So
there.
good.
Well,
Such a good shot.
By far his best shot of the game on that right lane. Yep.
can you make a 10-pin?
It's incredible. It's a lot like the O'Neill one, and O'Neill shot 100 of them on TV. Gary has never shot one for a major.
And for $100,000.
It is a long, long way away right now.
At 60 feet, just became 120.
Looks good. Can he get 4? Can he get 4? The moment of the match is brought to you by Pilgrims. Chicken can be boring, but Pilgrims is turning chicken nuggets upside down. I love it. You love it. Put it in a nugget. This is Dad and his wife. Gary Haynes is the USBC Masters champion for his first professional title.
Just breaks.
Nothing you can do about that.
At least that's one good one. I need that. Thank you. Appreciate it. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Anthony Simonsen very gracious there.
All it took was a kiss, guys.
Go grab the trophy, Gary.
Dino might be opening Psychology practice.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know of any other ball reps in the time that I've been doing this that have suggested, why don't you go kiss your wife and it'll help you out, because it did.
Instead of throwing it straight and hard, he curves it at the 10 pin to win the 2025 Masters.